Wonderful team. They're great teammates in the fight against ALS. And Sarah, come on up and just say a few words to our folks, okay?
Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming out. This is so much fun. It's our first time to Chickies and Pete's and we're loving it. So thanks for having us and thank you for helping with the fight. And a special thanks to LeSean. We've been Eagles fans. I was always an Eagles fan growing up, and my oldest is a big Eagles fan, and we love watching you play, and we were so thrilled to hear all the great things that you do for the association. I'm sure that a lot of you, like me, get asked all the time to make donations to different causes. You know, we see it on TV, on the radio, now with social media and everything, we're constantly being asked to help. And you know, maybe we make a donation, but we don't always know where that money's going. Well, I am here to assure all of you that the money that you give to the ALS Association is used very wisely. They are an amazing organization. I've had a lot of experience with the Philadelphia chapter of the ALS Association, and they do so much for me and for my family and for a lot of my friends now. When I was first diagnosed in 2009, they were right there asking, you know, how can we help? What can we do for you? How can we make things better? So I can't express how much they do for everybody. And again, it's not just for the patients, it's for the families too. I mean, they have special events throughout the year that we can participate in, like the holiday party and trips to Longwood Gardens and baseball games and all kinds of fun events. And, you know, again, it's a sad situation, but those events take away from that. They give you happy memories to have as you're fighting this disease. So, you know, we appreciate all those events. I'm fortunate to be able to attend the clinic. I mean, luckily with where we live, we're lucky. There's a clinic at the University of Penn and there's one in Hershey. So, you know, some others in the country aren't that fortunate, but we have two amazing places where we can go and get support and get help. Not just medical help, but help from social workers and psychologists and nutritionists and just, you name it, and they help, you know, physical therapy, all kinds of things. Another thing that the association does is they have a loaner closet, which they provide things for, you know, people to help us out, to get us through our daily day. Like, it's difficult if I was asked to walk a long distance, it's difficult for me because my legs are very weak. But they've given me a wheelchair that, you know, can help get me around. When you go to support groups, you get to know people and they share their equipment. So the loaner closet is a wonderful resource for us so that we don't have to go out and spend, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars on things. It helps to give us different things, whether it be from, you know, silverware and cups to help us with eating to, like I said, things like wheelchairs and shower chairs and things like that, which are so important to us, just to help us get through the day. Another thing they've given to my family is stair glides. Because again, hill walking is difficult for me, so getting up and down the stairs can be tiring. So they installed stair glides in my home, which has been a great help because again, it saves my energy, and anytime I can save my energy, it gives me more time to use that energy with my family, which is what I want to do the most. When Phoebe was a baby, I don't know if I should say this, but when she was a baby, it was so hard to lift, you know, those baby car carriers are so heavy. And it was really hard to lift her, so every day, in order to get her in the car to go to work and take her to daycare, I'd put the car carrier on the stair glide and bring her down the steps.
You're not supposed to do that.
I stayed right next to her. But how many other kids can say that, you know, they get to ride a stair glide to school? Again, it's you find the hope in those little things. You find those happy memories. But the ALS Association really does that. So again, all the monies that you have donated are, I can honestly say, are really helping in so many different ways. And myself and all the other pals, we are so appreciative. We really are. Our families are so happy that we have that type of organization. They're like a rock. You know, I know I can depend on them. I know if I'm having a problem with something, I can shoot them an email, I can give them a call, and they're right there. They get right back to you right away and help. So again, I just want to thank everybody for all your donations, and I want to thank LeSean for his great works. It's just so exciting to be here and to be a part of it. So thanks a lot.
I shouldn't have said anything. I should just let Sarah do it. She really explained well what we try to do as the ALS Association. I want to give a quick shout out to my friend Kevin Glenn. I'm going to be nice to you for like 30 seconds, buddy.
Hey, Kevin.
I met Kevin many years ago, and I'll tell you what, buddy, you impressed me. He drives that wheelchair with his eyes. With his eyes. It's just, in your head a little bit, I guess. You use that head array thing. It's amazing. But thank you all for being here. LeSean, come on up here. Everybody, please put your hands together for LeSean, because he is pretty special.
Oh, thank you. Sarah, that was great. I mean, I'm trying to think what I wanted to say, and you said everything. But I noticed that you said you're a big Eagles fan, because your son's name is Eli.
Sorry.
I know.
He likes all the bird teeth.
Just, I mean, where do I start? The ALS Association has been great to me and my foundation. You know, what me and my family have dealt with and went through with my grandmother. Can you hear me in the back?
Yeah, push your mouth.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll start. Just like I said, the ALS Association has been so good to me and my foundation. Just knowing me and my family went through with my grandmother being diagnosed with ALS and going through that whole, and it was tough. You know, and the good thing I got out of it is just the way the families bond together. I mean, like Sarah talked about, that her family's a rock. And when my grandma was sick, we kind of all came together. You know, no matter if it was issues between the family or whatever it may have been. You know, we came together and supported it. I think that's the biggest thing is we all in this room share the same thing. We're kind of a family. You know, so similar in different ways where, you know, we need each other's support. You know, and sometimes it might be tough. You know, they might be going through this and sick and not feeling well. And your emotions might pick up. But the biggest thing is you got to put it aside and give them that support. You know, from the little things, because in times like that, we need family. The small things really matter. So that's the biggest thing I wanted to kind of express today. It was just as a family and friends, you know, make sure always you guys support. And it's a fight together. That's why we try to raise so much money. You know, fighting ALS by the yard. These different things is to kind of find that cure in the research. You know, and it's safe to say that, you know, the money that we're raising, it's going to some great cause, and it's going to get better. You know, a couple years ago I couldn't really talk about it as much. You know, now I'm freely willing to talk about it. I mean, sometimes I meet so many different fans, and it's pretty cool. You know, they like you as a player, and you get that joy from the kids, you know, screaming your name. But maybe certain fans that I really realize that they'll pull me to the side. Hey, LeSean, can you sign this jersey? And then they'll whisper in my ear, maybe the mother or the wife or the husband has been diagnosed with ALS. You know, and I don't know them, they don't know me. You know, but that mutual, like, you get that feeling, you know, and it's like, he's like a family member of mine because I've been there where they're at. You know, so to kind of, no matter if they're older or younger, I can really express to them how I felt about it, maybe tips. And this is a conversation that, when I leave, it feels so special. Maybe from a loss from a game or a win, but that conversation that they know what I went through and ask me what's going on, and right there we just bond. I might not know the person for 2 minutes, but it felt like I know him for years. And that's this thing, just everybody in this room, just always, man, just kind of just help out. And I just want to thank you guys for all coming out. It means a lot to me and my foundation. And like I said, we're a big family, you know, so always give a hand out and embrace whoever it is. Because one day they're going to find this cure and make everything better. So God bless and thank you for coming out. ALS and its foundation, our association, thanks for just helping me out. And we'll get to this.